Another one by Word Saw. This one is Pick One Hololive Song. So if you guys notice, the last video that I made was the thumbnail was actually using this video's thumbnail. So to make it up for it, I am going to make my own thumbnail for this one then. It's not gonna be as good as them, Word Saw's thumbnail, but you know, that is, man's gotta do what man's gotta do, baby. Original versus original, cover versus cover. Okay, yeah, we got it, we got it. Same rule as the last one.
It's pulling you in like gravity. You will be bowing on your knees, yeah. Pulling you in close to me. Watch my glory.
High Tide by Muna, okay.
Here we roll, I see we cast, I see we just play dice. Come and venture into my kingdom.
Play dice. Gotta be honest, Muna's High Tide, the one thing that is most impressive about it is the production. Also, the way the melody was written was amazingly done. I'm not too sure about the lyrics. I feel like the lyrics was a little bit over the top in terms of using like metaphors and such, but the production is really like ahead of its time, especially back then. When Hololive music is not that developed yet. So at the time, that production was really amazing. But speaking of ahead of its time and good production, Play Dice. The instrumental, Camellia composed the instrumental perfectly. And the drum pattern, the over-the-top like bass and different counter melodies all scattered all over the project is just too much. But the way that they mix with the levelings and such, everything just seems okay. It doesn't sound too messy. Plus, bass energy on there is just uncomparable. Such a great mood setter if you really want to listen to something more hyper. Play Dice would be the best selection. And I feel like that is the thing that these two are comparing for. Which one is the more hyper song? I'll go with Play Dice. Okay, Wawa World. Okay, Roki by Asuki and Nene. Both cover are quite back then. I feel like Wawa World, the thing about Mori and Kiara on that song is that Mori, the way that she layer her vocals is a little bit like Dai's era of her music. It's a little bit too messy, and it's a little bit like not on time at all. The syncing vocals was not syncing, so it does sound a little bit messy when you're trying to focus on one thing at a time. Kiara at the time, her vocals is still not very developed. I don't think so. She hasn't found her own direction in singing songs, so I feel like this Wawa World is just a very beginning stage of the both of them. Not a very developed cover is what I would say about Wawa World. For Asuki and Nene's Roki cover, I was a bit surprised that I just don't really see that much of Asuki that sing this type of like fast and energetic song. So when I listen to it, I feel like, oh, she actually did that pretty well. That was actually quite surprising. And as well as Nene on that project just seems like another individual to make the project a little bit more enthusiastic, a little bit more fun. I'll go with Roki. I'll go with Roki by Asuki and Nene. Ooh! Ooh! Night Loop by Mio. Okay. Okay, who's the competition? Asuki's fake, but Minato Aku is in the video. I actually never heard that song before. Give me a second, I need to listen to that song. The drum was very fast on fake. Sounded a little bit like Lisa. Again, with the leveling. I feel like the drum is a little bit too loud. The guitar was ducking under the vocals while the vocal was already pretty low volume. Not much to say, but I do want to go with Night Loop by Mio because I love that song. Completely biased. Completely biased about the song, not about Mio, but still, Mio did a great job on that song. Actually never heard Asuki. I don't think this is supposed to be compared. Last time I have a rotten apple compared with a fresh orange. Now we have milk comparing with gasoline. It cannot be compared. It's still both of them are still song. Like both milk and gasoline are liquid, but they cannot be compared. It was used for a different thing, just like this. It was two totally different genres. How am I supposed to make a comparison with this? Alright, I'll go with Team Tomodachi, but I really don't know how to compare. Gotta give me some real competition here, not just very new song. That song is amazing though. Wind Up. Wind Up is amazing song. Okay, this one I wanna focus on the lyrics. It's not a phase. I have no idea if Mume and Fauna is actually like emo girls. But to look at the context of what happened before and after the song is that they have a new outfit, which is more towards emo themed outfit. So they make a song to kind of like fit with the theme of the outfit. Again, I don't know if they're actually emo girls, but I feel like it's almost fictional because of the context. They could be having a lot of like emo songs or emo rock songs in their karaoke, but just because you listen to their songs doesn't mean you're necessarily an emo girl or an emo guy. But Wind Up there, the lyrics. I was actually getting a lot of goosebumps when I listened to her lyrics, cause like saying shit like you tried your best, so maybe that's when you have to stop and try again, but doesn't mean you have to keep pushing yourself to be better, because you are still human and what you are could be your limit already. So sometimes just let it go. Don't think too hard on yourself. That is a really positive message, in my opinion. Especially with mental issues like depression keep getting more and more in nowadays society. I feel like that song could be a really motivational message for the people who listen to the song. I would have to give it to Wind Up, because that song has so much layers to like in terms of artistic value in that song. While it's not a phase, could be. I'm not saying it as a fact. I'm saying it as what I'm thinking. It could be just a fictional setting song that was written for a certain context for entertainment. So I'll go Wind Up by Cecilia. Next. Never heard of this. Petri, The Lost Paradise by Hikaru. In my opinion, I do think that Villain is one of Muna's worst cover, but I never heard of Petri, The Lost Paradise, so let me go and listen to it. For Villain by Muna, I have said what I wanted to say in the actual reaction video. You can check it out on my Ethan AD channel. But for Petri, The Lost Paradise by Hikaru, I feel like there's not too much to say to it either. What I can say is I really like the dynamic that she added in the song, while Villain is all just very straight. And the dynamic is pretty mono. I'll go with Petri, The Lost Paradise. I don't know what else to say. Alright. Fun song. Okay. Oh. Okay. I finally see the competition in this video now. Red Heart is such a classic. Red Heart is hard to beat, but Above Below is even harder to beat. Just feel like such an evolution for Above Below to be in Hololive, because the production, first of all, was amazing. I have a reaction video for Above Below, so if you guys want me to explain more about the song, just go and watch the reaction video. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll go above below. Alright, I'll go with that one. Okay. Right, so Fansa by Coco, I feel like there's not too much of a interesting melody was in that song. That's just my own opinion. If you say that, oh, Fansa has such a catchy melody, it was really good, you can think that way. But for me personally, I would say that Iro Pallet's melody was one of a kind. It was a very, if you heard the melody of the chorus, you can immediately know that, oh, it's Aqua. It's that song. And for Fansa, you could be like random anime opening. Like it could be have those kind of like impression for me. I would say Iro Pallet. So that one is also quite a classic. Okay. It almost feel like Hikaru Nara. That song was, it just feels like, it is not a fact, it's just what it feels like. It almost feels like Hikaru Nara was not suggested by any of the members to sing that cover. It almost feel like it was suggested by their manager. So it just sounds a little bit lifeless. Hikaru Nara, the cover was very lifeless, almost like their own original song for Council. Not Promise, Council. I gotta say, Council's original song and like cover songs where they all come together is shit. It's really bad. I don't think it's because of Sana, but after they change themselves to Promise, the projects coming out get better and better. Probably because time changes everything, but I have to go with Naimononedari by Gigi and Cecilia. I heard that one. It doesn't give me much impression, but Hikaru Nara did give me quite a lot of bad impression, so I have to go with the better one. I'm gonna mute this one, because I don't want to get myself copyrighted by UMG. It's Help by Kobo, okay. Oh my god! Oh wow! Alright, this is hard. This one is hard. Oh my fucking god! Kobo's Help, the song direction was, in my opinion, very commercial. It was quite mainstream, that it sounds like Overdose. So the song itself was great, but when it compared to Mori's Red, I feel like Help is a little bit less originality. Is what I feel like. Please don't get mad at me, but I feel like Help is almost like a song that was made after inspired by another song, but also because Overdose was made by Natori, and this song was also composed and written, if I'm not wrong. Was it also written by Natori? Okay, so it's both written by Natori and Kobo Kanaeru. Okay, so they both wrote that song. Red is just one of a kind. Red is just Mori. It's just Mori. When I think of one song by Mori, the first song I'll think of is probably End of a Life, but the next will probably be Red. Two of those songs is in my opinion, the best song that Mori has ever put out. I will go with Red. I have to go with Red. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like this one. No explanation. Saga Jinhen. Jihen. Saga Jihen. Akanbe? Oh, wait. don't like Astro Girl. Akanbe by Roboko. Don't wait. Don't Okayu also have a song called Akanbe? I like the rawness of Akanbe by Roboko. I don't like Astro Girl by Sana at all. Akanbe then. Is it gonna be a mirror? Is it gonna be a mirror? It's not. WXY. You can look at my 100 top 100 cover from Hololive and you will know why. Oh, love this! Love this song! Ash again, Magura. Ash again, Bagura. If you don't know why, you can just you can just watch my old video again and you'll know why, okay? Okay, Minecraft. Okay, so Stay With Me by Maureen. It's my choice. I feel like Minecraft, it has one, and I can show you. It has one part that shocked the world, and that's it. Look at this. If I put my mouse here, look at how it's all not very much replayed, and bam, one just spiked up. And you know what that is? That is Mumei's deep voice. That's all. There's only one part that has like a bit of a shocking value to the song, but the rest of the song, even in my opinion, I feel like it's very generic. Maureen just you can't compare with Maureen's city pop. I don't know how old she is, but people keep calling her old. It's kind of valid of how well she replicate the old genre. Stay With Me by Maureen. It was a Kiara New Jeans era. What more to say? Just look at my top 100 original song video and unison, of course. Oh, there's a mirror again. I do love that one. I do love. Oh. Oh, Shoujo Rei by Ayame and Suisei. Do I want to go with the bias or do I want to go with my honesty? Full bias, I'll go with Ayame. But which one do I really think it's better? I would say Suisei's. Suisei just captured more of the dynamic and more of the emotion of the song, while Ayame, I just don't really feel like Ayame is suitable to sing like emotional songs, but she does always bring out those fun vibes when she sing. While she sing those emotional songs like such as Shoujo Rei, it just feels a little bit stoic. It feels a little bit emotionless. The vocal control, like in terms of like switching the vocal flip, like from chest voice to mixed voice or even head voice, the switch, the vocal flip of the both of them are good. The thing just really comes down to the way they represent the song with emotions, and I feel like Suisei got that so much more sentimental, if that's the right way to say it. You get what I mean? Okay, Suisei is my I do love Journey Like a Thousand Years. When I first heard that song, I keep repeating it. It's really good. But now that Hololive music is more and more developed, like the production wise especially, I feel like Journey Like a Thousand Years could be a little bit better mix. I feel like the synth is a little bit overpowering everything, while the kick drum is very weak in the song, so it almost with sidechain. I'm pretty sure it's with sidechain because I can hear the kick very obvious. The kick was very clear in the song, but still the sound choice of the kick drum, it doesn't really fit. Even with sidechain, it feels like the kick is a little bit weak. It's obvious, but it's weak. And the vocal layers of them all syncing up was also a little bit weird. Rebellion, on the other hand, watch my top 100 original songs video and you will know why. Rebellion by Evan. Okay, so that is the last one. Alright, that's it.